Okay. What's your favorite color?
The light blue.
All right. Which game is it on your match history that you want to watch?
It's the most recent one.
This
I
one?
recorded it today. Yeah.
All right. What made you want to watch that game?
Well, it's a game I should have been able to carry, I think, if I would have played a lot better. Kazakhs into like 4 squishies. So, and
Yeah.
I did get ahead early, and yeah, it tends to happen a lot where I can usually get ahead early if my team's not like hard inting, and I don't know, I'm not playing the mid game correctly and not positioning right.
Yeah. I mean, enemy team should have a lot of MR in this game, which is really good for you, of course, considering
Yeah,
that
it's
you have
super good for
Azol and
me.
Morda. So it should, and they're really squishy. They even have a Nami, which is really useless versus Kha'Zix. Like, at least enchanters like Lulu can peel versus Kha'Zix, and but
Right.
stuff like Nami and Sona, you're really happy to play against as Kha'Zix. So it's
Yeah.
a bit strange you lose this game, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Makes sense. What do you do if Kha'Zix is banned?
I play 4 champs mainly, just Kha'Zix, Graves, Evelynn, and Hecarim. Hecarim's usually banned every game. But I play Kha'Zix if I have like more AP on my team, and I play Evelynn if I have like 80 mid and top.
Yeah.
And I haven't played Graves a lot recently. I don't know why, but I'm really like I have a 66% win rate on Graves, but I'm really not that good at him. Like kiting is like I'm really bad at that.
Yeah. I mean, I think Graves is an okay answer to Kha'Zix, so if people pick Kha'Zix away from you, Graves might be okay to pick, no?
Yeah, I mean, whenever I face a Graves, I mean, I usually don't have a lot of trouble beating him. I know people say Graves is a counter to Kha'Zix, but
I mean, the thing is,
I don't
you
know.
are a Kha'Zix one-trick, so if you're playing versus a Graves, the Graves is probably just a jungle main, it's not even a one-trick Graves.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I
That's
think
true.
if I'm playing Graves and you're playing Kha'Zix, I can't imagine losing that as Graves. Because I clear way faster than you, so I will always be a level ahead of you.
Yeah,
And I will be able to buy armor, and I will like come and fist you at raptors every time they're up.
okay,
So
makes sense.
and I can also jump over walls after you've jumped on me already, so I can also make you really dizzy with my smoke screen. So I don't think it's like
Yeah.
hard favorite for Graves. I don't think it's like insane counter, but it's for sure like 60-40 for Graves.
Yeah, I think once both champs are level 6, though, I think it's slightly more 50-50. It's just
Yeah,
whoever's
but if
ahead.
you are level 6, I'm level 7.
Oh,
Because like you are not gonna be on the same speed. So
true.
and I'm also not gonna let you farm in peace. So like as long as you don't get like 2 random kills, then Graves is fine. And if you judge the matchup with Kha'Zix being up 2 kills, then I think every champion would beat Graves. Right? Like if I'm Evelynn and I'm level 6 and the Graves is level 6 too, if I get on top of the Graves, I'll probably one-shot, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, yeah. For runes, everything in domination, I would do the same. I think Electrocute is slightly more reliable in early game, because the way I think of Kha'Zix is that his clear is like kind of meh compared to a lot of champs, and he really benefits from early kills. And if you get rolling, it's really easy, right?
Right.
And that just sounds like an Electrocute champ to me, because if I'm losing out on a kill early, that's really fucking bad. Dark Harvest is really practical though on Kha'Zix, because you're poking out with W and stuff later on, and it feels nicer in team fights. But yeah, like I said, like you are for sure dealing less damage with Dark Harvest in early and start of mid game, right?
For sure.
So don't you think it makes more sense to have Electrocute on Lethality Kha'Zix?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you put it that way, that makes sense.
Like, why do you like Dark Harvest? Just because like it feels nice in team fights, or?
Yeah, it feels nice in team fights. Helps make like 1v2 outplays more. But I mean, I can definitely see the pros of taking Electrocute. Like it's just more consistent.
Yeah, I mean, it's for sure fun to have like 20 Dark Harvest stacks and stuff, but I think if they remove the little sound it makes and the little pop it makes, I think you wouldn't go
That's
it.
true.
Because it's like satisfying when you
true.
get the little pop, but
It's
that
true.
doesn't mean it's good, you know?
When you throw your W out
Yeah.
and then you just hear it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
But then, like, you're not even going, like, W evolve, so then it makes even less sense to go it, you know?
Oh, that game. Oh, that's the only game. That's the first game I've gone Q evolve in like forever. I normally go RWE.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if you're going W evolve, that slightly boosts Dark Harvest, because it's, like, a bit easier to pop it in fights, but yeah, like I said, if I'm playing Kha'Zix and I want lethality, I want to make sure the guy I jump on is fucking dead, you know?
Yep.
I don't care if he lives with 20 HP, but I got Dark Harvest. I want him dead. So, and then if I now did snowball early game, then I don't care about the Dark Harvest stacks later on, because I'm going to one-shot anyways. So, sure, there will be some times where you do get a little Dark Harvest stack off in a 1v2, and that's going to be great, but then again, you could make the same argument that if I had Electrocute, I could one-shot the first person faster, and then probably kill the second guy anyways, right? So,
yeah.
I think it just makes more sense for champs like Lilia and Karthus and stuff to have Dark Harvest, because they can easier apply damage to more people. They don't really fight to one-shot anyways. You get what I mean?
Yep, makes sense.
I'm ranking up my NA account right now, and I duoed a Kha'Zix one trick yesterday. I think he plays Electrocute too, yeah. So, I think it just makes more sense.
What's he going secondary?
Probably same as you, Nimbus and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I can check.
I used to take Absolute and Gathering Storm, but I think Gathering Storm just so god-awful.
He goes this.
Okay, that's what I used to go.
Yeah, I can agree that Gathering Storm is really bad.
I really like Nimbus.
Yeah, I mean, so I think that Kha'Zix, before the Nimbus change, once it was with ulti, I think that Kha'Zix was one of the best Nimbus users.
That was so broken with R
Yeah.
evolve.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now I think Nimbus is not as needed because of that. Like, I think it's so nerfed with smites and it doesn't work in your ult anymore. So I think that there is an argument to be made to go Absolute and this. Because I agree, Gathering is not good. But then I also know some people go Inspiration.
Yep.
Just because, like, you see, like, Kha'Zix is not a champ you want to buy boots on.
Right. Yeah. Boots.
So
on,
if you
like,
get
Futures Market.
Yeah, if you get boots on Futures Market, you get to just buy items, which is really OP too. But yeah, runes like Nimbus will feel really awkward to cut out because you played probably 100 games with Nimbus, so it's gonna like feel like shit. But I don't think it's needed because it's like a 5% increase when you smite. 5% increase on movement speed is not like insane.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you ever recommend going Conquer Kha'Zix?
I think in very few games now that Conquer got, Goredrinker got nerfed. I don't think it's that good anymore now, no. I think also with Olaf being nerfed, a lot of people are mainly playing Lilia and stuff again. But if there's a game where they have like really heavy tank team, and you can only one-shot like one person, which is like there you see, like let's say they have like Braum, Leona, Nautilus support, right? And then they have like a tank jungle or Bruiser jungle, and then they have like Ornn or Maokai or Cho'Gath top lane. Then I think Conquer Kha'Zix is not bad because you get a lot of value from the tenacity and precision. Fights will be long, and if fights are long, you get a lot of AD from Conquer, which helps you one shot anyways, right?
Yeah. What's the season 11 build for Conquer Kha'Zix?
Well, it used to be Goredrinker, but now people are starting to just go Eclipse with it.
Yeah, okay.
Because Eclipse is basically like gives you sustain and stuff too. But yeah, Goredrinker is just pretty nerfed for most champs. But I'm not too sure. Maybe Goredrinker is still the best, but I played it once after the nerfs and it felt really bad.
Yeah, I played it once as well. Or once or twice.
Yeah. But I think like Freeboots and Futures Market wouldn't be bad. I don't think that Kha'Zix is too flash reliant. Like Evelynn is really flash reliant. So for Evelynn, Boots and Cosmic Insight is really nice. But
Sure.
I think for Kha'Zix you don't really need Cosmic Insight. So I think Freeboots, and I'm trying to think if there's any other things, and there isn't. So Freeboots and Futures Market wouldn't be bad because Now, like, let's say you are short on gold for your Duskblade, you can just buy it. Let's say you're short on gold for this, you can buy it. You basically only use futures markets for power spikes, so let's say, like, serrated dirks, full items, etc.
Alright.
Because it does charge you 50 gold every time you use it.
Right. What do you think of lethality items on him? Do you like Youmu's on him?
Yeah, Yumus on Shaco and Kha'Zix are great.
Okay.
I like that you go Yumus and not Collector.
No, oh, okay. I know the Collector's garbage on
Yeah.
Kha'Zix. I know that. Because
Yes.
I mean, if you're gonna kill him with you would have killed him
Yes.
anyways.
Yes, you would kill him anyways, and items like the shield breaking item and Yumus have better stats as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Serpent's Fang is so good
Yes.
when you're playing into like
Yes.
Ivern or Lulu. Oh,
Yes,
it's so
yes.
strong.
It is insane.
Yeah.
It was insane before buffs too. People were just sleeping on it.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. I was really surprised that they buffed it.
like the only thing with your items, like I looked and I saw Yumis and stuff, it's really good. But the only thing with items that you could try other things is like people are starting prowlers now. I've never played prowlers on Kha'Zix. I've always done Duskblade as well, just because like it allows you to do things like Q evolve and stuff, instead of having to do R evolve.
I've played a couple games of Prowlers. The combo's really awkward. Like, it feels really bad to do. I just like Duskblade better.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Duskblade is bad. Like, it's between Duskblade and Prowlers.
Prowlers is nice, though, when they're, like, all squishy because of the extra lethality.
Lethality, yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, Duskblade's just better for surviving.
So, what's, like, your general thought process, and what's your thought process this game?
They have a Riven top with Ignite. So I want to path up to that. I'm pretty sure. If Riven had TP, I'd probably path down to bot lane. My thought process is I don't know who has Prio bot lane. I think no, Kai Tsunami I'm pretty sure can push out Jhin Soraka, right?
Jhin Soraka, Kai'Sa, I mean, it can go both ways. Nami is really, really strong early, but so is Soraka. Jhin is for sure stronger with Kai'Sa, but it also depends on starting items. Like, if Jhin has boots and 4 potions, he can just out-sustain.
Yeah.
But it can go both ways, because both lanes are really aggressive.
I know my thought process this game was, though, I'm going to path top because Riven has Ignite, and I don't think Lilia should be able to gank my bot lane early because Soraka's got Resolve secondary, and, I mean, I don't think they should be getting that low. So, yeah, if Riven had TP,
even if your bot lane doesn't have push, they shouldn't die in this lane.
Right.
One thing that I think is important to realize this game is you have a little pet in mid lane. So what I mean by that is he's basically your little friend. So he's gonna roam around with you and help you and stuff. So like champs like these are like Azol and Katarina, Talon, Lissandra, Galio, TF, these kind of champs. So you really want to make sure you work with your mid this game, because if you don't, this guy's just going to get outscaled. That's just how it is. Like, even if it's Faker on Azol, Cassiopeia will just outscale him. So you want to make sure that you include Azol in place, and you try to make sure that mid lane is playable for him, because that's going to help you a lot. Then you're going to come into Lilia's jungle with a bug and a dragon, instead of just a bug. Okay?
That makes sense.
So I'm not saying to gank Cassio at level 3, I'm just saying, like, if you see Azol fighting, for example, hovering him, giving him vision and stuff could be good. Trying to, like, see when he can roam and stuff, ping him to roam with you and stuff like this. These kind of things is important.
Sure.
Lilia is one of the junglers that farms really fast and moves around the map really fast. So if you start falling behind in camps versus her, she will take over the game herself.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too worried about ganking this game if I was you, honestly, just because that, yes, Riven does have Ignite, but it's also like if Lilia ideal path is this, okay? And then if she gets leash, she starts red. She just full clears, and then she ends up going top anyways. And if they go top versus you guys, 2v2, I'm pretty sure they should win. Honestly, with Ignite Riven.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a bit scary. So ideally, I would just make sure that, first of all, I know where Lilia starts. So I can like start bot side this game and puff up. But then if Lilia starts bot side, I'm just gonna like pray that my top don't die. Because if you 2v2, it's really scary versus Riven Ignite.
Yeah. Or the Raptor entrance.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's normal, especially versus Lilia.
Yeah. I only do it versus Lilia and Kayn. Otherwise, I try to either ward their Raptors or their blue.
Yeah.
Or like the opposite buff. Yeah.
Yeah. She should really puff to top this game.
Yeah.
And we see Riven already. So, yeah. So, here I don't like what you do. So, you always have a choice here, whether you want W heal or clear speed. Okay? I would always value... Yeah, I would always value clear speed. So, I would just W here. But like, sure, I don't get a heal, I don't give a fuck. I have 2 potions, I have smite, like, I don't care about the heal. I'm gonna heal from Gromp anyways, who cares? I want to get to top ASAP. The faster I get done with my top side, the faster I can decide to go to bot scuttle. If Lilia's gonna be here, faster I can counter gank, etc. Because we don't want to start the top gank, like I said. I don't want you to start it, jump on Riven, and now Riven flashes, and now Lilia comes and kills you. If you're gonna gank top, it has to be because Lilia is bot, or because she shows mid, or because she ganked first. Otherwise, it's just a flip. So every second matters. And no matter what, every second matters always in jungling. So here, just W it so it moves to you. Because Lilia is never gonna be here and kill you, you know? Good, then you're gonna W them. Yeah, nice. It's good. Good wolf, Claire. Are you talking right now?
No.
Okay, okay. So she should be in her own top side here. So one thing you need to try to pay attention to is when laners are laning, see like when they go missing, where do they go? Right? So Riven, when she crashes these big waves, she has options. One is just stay there and try to harass Mordekaiser and the turret, which is your best case.
Best case scenario, yeah.
Yeah. 2, she goes top side and missing, which means she probably recalls. Yeah. 3rd, she just goes down and wards. So you want to pay attention to this because you don't want to now show and ward. So it looks like she went bot side to ward.
Yeah.
So then she's gonna probably come back, and if she doesn't, that means she cheated. So she warded. So here you're just like wasting time if she doesn't troll, you know? So like when she does this, you can of course come and kill her. But wait, let's say she doesn't do this, you should just do Krugs. Or go bot crab. Okay?
Right. Right. Alright, can I skip Krugs just to go to bot grab?
Yes, you can.
Okay, okay.
Because in this game, it's guaranteed she will be on top grab.
Right, right.
So, like, the only thing that's bad about doing that is that she goes to your Krugs, which is, like, not ideal. But...
No one's doing that in this elo.
Yeah, I mean, one, she's not doing that in this elo, but if she does that, she's gonna be doing top crab and then your top Krugs. And then you can probably gank bot lane here, in this case, and also take her bot camps, because they're gonna respawn.
Yeah, I can just take her level 2, or I can take her level 2 Raptors, yeah.
Yes.
Fine.
So when you see that she ints, it's good to go top. But I just want to make sure that you do this just because she ints and not because it's good. Because if she's like playing properly right now, you should not go here.
Right.
Because it's warded.
Yeah.
Because this is what I was like scared about with the Lilia. You know what I mean? Because like now if Riven didn't int, right? This could have been disaster.
Right.
Look, we're gonna get a funny Dark Harvest pop. Look. Pop. Like, I swear, if you didn't get like that visual and that sound effect, nobody would go this rune.
It's so true. I miss Dark Harvest stacking on camps, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wish it was like that.
I'd be kiting this shit bot side, because you can get bot scuttle here. Like, this is really bad for your time, you know?
Oh, I was afraid of Cassio.
No, but then you're not aware of what's even happening. Look. Look. See? Azel came from base. See?
Oh.
Cassio is in base right now.
I didn't know that, yeah.
You just press tab once and you realize that Azel has Dark Seal and enemy mid has nothing. Because here you should just be going down to bot side and do her raptors and then the crab.
Yeah, here I agreed. I tried to kill her.
Yeah. I mean, she should never go here because she did her top side before she ganked.
Dude, if I had electrocute, this was a kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's the shit I mean.
Yeah.
WEQ.
7 HP.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's what I mean. Like, this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
This is always what happened on Shaco and stuff as well, when people went Dark Harvest instead of Electrocute. Happens on, like, every champion. It's just bound to happen.
Oh.
But yeah, anyways, this decision is just wrong anyways, because if she literally just recalls here, you just don't kill her anyways. If she recalls here, you don't kill her here, anywhere else. So the main thing here that you want to do, right, is that first of all you kite this down. You need to realize again she started both side.
Yep.
So she has no reason to go here. If she has reason to go, right? Like, let's say we know her Grump is up. This is genius plan.
Well, okay. I didn't look at her CS before she caught the top wave, so I thought her Grump was up.
Yeah.
I thought
Because then it makes sense.
I thought I'd catch her going to Grump.
But then you're lacking habit. Because your habit should always be that as soon as you realize, so right now you're fighting her. So of course now you shouldn't think about it. But now, once we're done, right now, press tab and start thinking. What the fuck did she do? Right? She's level 4. We know she started both side. She's full cleared. 24 CS. Everything is gone. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Everything is gone. And that's why I said, like I already said here, when we saw her top, just go bot side, she has to recall. She's never gonna go top here. She knows you're doing top crab.
Yeah.
So when she's doing this and holding wave, you punish that shit. The last thing I want as Mordekaiser now is seeing enemy jungle does this, and then seeing my jungler does nothing. I'm fine losing a wave now as Mordekaiser if I see enemy jungle now lose his fucking Raptors, Krug, and Crab, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you just run like this now, to bot Crab, like they don't see you. You can also just go to Raptors, and they won't see you anyways as well, and you can, like, it's Cassiopeia. Like, I always have this rule that you don't want, like, there is this rule, of course, that you don't want to invade if you don't have prio and stuff, but it's about champions. It's not really that much of a prio. Cassiopeia cannot catch a Kha'Zix. Okay?
Right.
Like, let's make that clear. That's just not a thing.
Right. Right.
If it's a Talon, yes, I understand it's scary to go Raptors if Talon can move. But it's a Cassio. She cannot catch you. So it doesn't matter if she can move here. You just jump over a wall and run away. So yeah, like my issue with this, right, is that you are making this decision, without she's even before she's even inted. You know?
Yeah.
If she has to go to crab, this is fine. If you already see her inting, it's fine. But right now, if she just makes a choice to recall one more pixel to the fucking left, you've ruined all chances of snowballing.
Really fucking troll.
Because here they should be so fucking doomed. This game is doomed for her here. Now she recalls, takes her entire clear. It's good that you rushed to this at least. So now she should be on Krugs. And then she should do Raptors.
I did not want to do this dragon.
Yeah, I don't want either. That's why I ping them away. I would ping away here. Like I see my Jhin half HP, we are not doing Drake here. We are not doing Drake.
Yeah. I fucking coin flipped it though.
Because like they... Like look, my bot lane just got double kill.
Yeah.
Right? My bot lane has 2k gold. I want my bot lane in base right now. So ping your bot lane away. Ping them away. You don't want help from Jhin. Okay? Because everyone in low elo, they see Drake and they're like, oh my god, Drake is like OP guys. It's fucking useless.
It's so true.
Like, I want my Jhin in base. I don't care. I could care less. Like if Lilia takes this Drake, when I'm here, I'll take her entire top side and dive Riven.
Yeah.
I don't care. Lilia can't even solo Drake. Especially not this one. Fucking Ocean. It's disaster.
It's so useless.
Like now it doesn't matter that you guys kill bot lane. It's actually worse for Eugene and Soraka now. Because they're chunked.
Yeah. And they don't have items.
Yes. They don't have fucking items. Lilia is also bot side. And Azol is because Azol has done roams. Azol did a roam, so now she's Here comes Lilia from bot side. What a surprise, right? So, I know you don't want it to do it. But when you see, I don't even want my bot lane moving. I get your logic is that you want Crab to be CC'd, right?
I just pinged Soraka to come to. I just wanted Soraka to come help with Crab.
Yes.
In case Lilia ran straight.
But when you see your Jhin who has 2 kills, doesn't recall in his bush, you ping him and write B.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I need to do that.
You have to micromanage these players. They don't know what's happening.
They don't know what fucking game they're playing.
I mean, you also can't blame them too much because they probably also expect their jungler here to want Drake because we kill people, right?
Right.
But it's so bad. You have all your camps up. It's useless. Yeah. Lilia's bot side. This is their recall timer. Now they have 2 kills for 0 reason. Now they have no flash and stuff. Luckily, this guy is like chain inting.
Yeah.
Look, you got our little funny Dark Harvest pop. Nice, this is good. Should just full clear and reset and then go for blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went Q evolve this game. I should have just went R.
Yeah, I mean, they also have really kiting teams, so I would never go for this top crab, by the way. Because like
I wasn't going for top crab. I saw Lilia gank more. I just wanted to reset here.
Why don't you reset?
I do. Okay. Lilia goes to gank.
No. No, she doesn't.
Oh, maybe I went to gank the Riven because she's slow pushing.
Yeah, but who cares? You have Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
Like, right now, it's too bad to gank top. We know Lilia is top.
Yep.
She has to be. Top crab is here, and we're matching pathing.
Right, she cleared up.
Second of all, you don't have mid prio. So, Casio can just move. It's disaster to look for anything top right now. You have bot camp spawning, and so does she. Okay? So, if you recall here, and you go for your blue...
I can just take her stuff if she shows top.
Exactly. If she ganks the Mordekaiser, you just take hers, you can dive bot lane. So, and it's also Mordekaiser, so you can just ult if he gets ganked. Like, I would never gank this. But the logic that Riven is slow pushing, that's good. But it's not worth. It would take too long, and you have other things to do. Because now she's allowed to fuck around and get crab and still go bot.
Yep.
when you should be on your blue right now. And now she ganks the Mordekaiser, which does nothing. And even if he dies, you can still do stuff.
Dude, why am I so bad?
Yeah, you can probably then gank bot.
I have to cover bot because Lilia reset and she's gonna be heading here, so I have to cover them.
Yes. The question is just, is this Tribush warded? That's what I would be asking myself, because I think that could be a better angle. So if you go back, like, so it's possible. So here there's a pink. Azul clears it. You need to like remember these clues.
Oh, I didn't even look at that stuff.
Because like here, what is Nami doing now? So there she warded.
Oh,
see?
Nami warded. Okay.
Yeah. So like this you want to pay attention to in game, because this is super important. Because you don't want to walk here and now pink this, and now they know you're here.
Right. I just want to sit in the...
Yes, you want to sit here then. But if you already know that it's not warded, then you walk in there, and then you sweep our pink. You get what I mean?
Yeah. And I just one-shot Lilia on her way to gank.
Yes.
Nami on warding. Yeah.
Because here it's just like a bit like if they just walk here now, you can't gank. But if they walk here and you're here, you can actually gank yourself. You see what I mean?
Yep.
You have more options. And that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
If you came from Tribush, this would be much better.
Nimbus.
Don't you think it's worth, by the way, to just R and then flash auto her with passive? And then, like, Q?
Wait,
because I think, like here, if you R and flash, you can just auto attack her to death. Like 2 autos and she's dead. Okay. Maybe even 1.
I guess. I didn't want to have to waste flash.
I mean,
if I didn't
now
have
you
to,
have
I
to.
I thought I would one-shot her when I jumped though.
Yeah, no, but here, look. Watch.
Oh.
I would never, like, I don't want to chase for longer, because now you chase, you take 2 turret shots. If you chase, like, imagine there will be a world here when you do ganks like this. Riven has a timer to TP right now. She crashed wave. So if you chase, and now you hesitate and you flash 5 seconds later, Riven TPs, you're dead. But if you flash, watch, so you do this, I'll do the same, now flash.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about flashing from the initial play.
No, now.
Okay,
now.
Okay, no, yeah, okay, yeah.
Because you're fucking waiting for your Q, which makes no sense.
That makes sense.
Like, just fucking R and flash. You don't want to wait like this. Because while you're waiting, this guy's chunking, and if they TP or they counter gank, you're now wasting time.
Yeah, true.
Look. Look at HP now.
Yeah.
For zero reason. So like now there will be a game where enemy, instead of Lilia, they have fucking Hecarim. Right? Hecarim fucking goes vroom. Ghost, R, kill you and Soraka and kill Jhin. Triple kill for him here.
Yeah.
If they have Karthus, you were dead when you dove. He would just ult. He'd ult you right now. Right here. He'd fucking ult you. And you're dead. Enemy mid roams, you're dead. You know? So many things can change. So you don't want to hesitate with your flash like that. In early game, it's fine to flash for kills, because you want to snowball. Later on in the game, you can, like, hesitate a bit. You don't want to flash for, like, a random for fun kill, unless it's gonna turn into something bigger. I don't know how the fuck you die here. You just face check Cassio for zero reason. What are you doing? What? When you did the play bot, you need to realize all your top camps are up. You're not going to be able to do a top play. This is their timer to make play. See this? This is gone. See what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not your herald. And Aesol is on the other side. So why bother?
That's a good question.
Like, looking for it initially is not bad. But then now when you see Aesol is backing off and zoned out,
Just clear.
just farm your camps. See? He can't enter now.
Yep.
And Morty is 10 HP. So the play now is just clear your jungle, look for a pick and look for Drake again. It's just waste of time.
Yeah.
Lilia needs to set up her recall. She has fucking Seekers only. So use her time when she's recalling to clear your jungle so you can make a play.
Yeah.
This is so unnecessary and troll. Because let's say you do kill them here. It does nothing but give you gold. And of course, gold is not bad, don't get me wrong. But it's just gold. It doesn't lead to Drake or something. It's not even up.
Yeah, it's just a useless fight.
If I'm Lilia here, I take Herald and I just recall with Herald. Every time. So you're just wasting time.
Yeah.
And now, like, you even see Cassio. Aesol is over here. You have the choice to jump away. Instead you flip it. While you're ahead, by the way. This basically threw the game, by the way, honestly. Because you should be like done full clearing now and you should be looking around for picks.
Yep.
So now you're like 2 minutes with no farming. And now when Drake comes up, you have to be topside. Because of camps and stuff. So it's fucked up the game so hard.
I don't know how I failed that jump.
You thought you had E-evolve.
Yeah.
Nice, this is good. You could look to one-shot Riven again. Like just stand here.
Yeah, I would do that if my camps weren't up.
Yeah, but I think that in this scenario it's worth it just because like the value you get from killing her here is insane. Like you get 2 plates top, she loses 2 waves, she died 2 times in a row, which just means she lost so much EXP, you know? And your top camps aren't going anywhere.
I guess Lilia would have already cleared my bot camps anyways because she saw me top.
Yeah.
So
she should always, like you should always expect this when you killed Riven here.
Yeah, they should always.
That's the reason, like the reason she did this is the reason why this is up. So like you do this is good. But then now you should like think, okay, well, Riven has to go top. Can't I just like one-shot her?
Right.
Because even if you don't one-shot her initially, if you just chunk her to like 40%, she just gets dove.
Yeah. She doesn't have resolve either.
And then you can ping Aesol again here. Look, you have a little pet here. He's pushing. You can ping him to come as well. Because if she decides to play safe over here in Africa, she loses 2 plates and 2 waves. So that's fine too for you. You sure you delay your top camps by 20 seconds, but it's worth it.
If I go for this Riven play here, would you even go to your top camps or would you just reset?
I would do top camps.
So, yeah.
Everything is gone bot side.
Yeah, but like reset and then clear top to bot, or still
No, because I need to go
camps
bot.
and reset?
I need to go bot after reset.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Because I need to like look for her bot camps and stuff, you know?
sure.
Her bot camps, see if she like fucked over my camps or... You know? Like if she like fully cleared them and stuff. Because like maybe my small wolves are up. Because now this makes no sense. Why do you want to kill her now instead of earlier?
Yeah, yeah.
Because now it's like now...
I was gonna go to my Raptors, but then I saw her hitting the tower, so I was like, well...
Yeah, sure. I agree, she's hinting here. But the thing is that you're willing to do this, but you're not willing to kill her here when here she has to int for this to work. Because she could have just taken a plate here and now just run away.
Yep.
But doing what I said, she's losing no matter what. If she plays safe, she loses 2 waves, Morty gets 2 plates. If she just runs back to lane like everybody would, she dies. So it's win-win. And it's also on your way to the camps anyways. Now you're doing this, which is like, if she dies now, she doesn't even lose anything. Is she lethality or how the fuck does she hurt so much?
Yeah, I have no idea how she hurts so much, dude.
Is it lethality?
No, it's not. It's Gore Drinker.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's balanced. I think
Yeah.
they might need to nerf it again.
Honestly, I fucking hate Riven players.
She has Sonya's rush, right? Did Lilia?
I mean, she went Seekers. I don't know if she completed Zanya's yet. She should have.
Yeah.
You think Lilia's worth picking up?
Yeah, she's really OP.
Okay. Would you go Zanya's rush into like an AD team?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so good that you can do your Q and then R and then Sonya's.
Dude,
Just saying, electrocute, yeah. Just saying,
yeah,
just saying.
Oh, I would have killed them both.
It's so much better.
Because I would have actually just killed them both because I would have been in my Dustblade invisibility, like earlier. Kai'Sa can't fucking beam me.
You just need to remind yourself here, like they know that you're here.
Yep.
And then here they also know that you're here. You're not fooling anyone. So when they walk up here, they're willingly 1v2ing you. Okay?
Yeah.
Like that's one thing you need to realize. So like your puffing is kind of bad because right now it's fine, but now why don't you sneak like this into the bush?
True.
Because here you're showing on their screen.
Yep.
So you're not really hiding. Maybe they forgot, but they should have knew you were here.
Yeah. I was really triggered this game because I normally ban Kai'Sa, but our Jhin hovered Kai'Sa and then decided to not pick her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so dumb. But I normally perma ban that shit.
Yeah. This is good. Not sure how strong they are bot side. If they're strong, I would just go kill Riven again here.
Mm.
I'm not really sure what's happening anymore in the game. Like, I don't even know if this guy has Sonya's, you know? I don't even know if you know. Yeah, so he has Sonya's. She's only level 9, which is really weird. She should be level 10.
She didn't counter jungle me at all.
I mean, if she's good, she's level 11. But you're fucking crazy. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? You realize Lila has Sonya's, no? Do you not realize?
Yeah. I honestly thought I had R.
Why do you ping them? What do you want them to do?
Well, I wanted them to move to Dragon, like, as a team.
What does your team comp do? What champs do you have?
Jhin, Mord.
What does Soraka do? Does she engage?
No, but she
And she-
stops engages.
Yeah, she kites back, right?
Right.
She just heals people. Here you have your pet, Azol. He goes in.
Right.
He is your enabler. It's the only champ that can enable you. Everyone else on your team, they can just sit back. Mordekaiser's not an enabler. He sits back and then Riven dives in, he presses R on Riven. Jhin is the like only kind of engage that you have if Azol isn't here. So like all of this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. And then Azol died. That's the disaster. That's the bad thing.
I never thought about that. Okay.
Now I don't know what you expect your team to do. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm Soraka, I'm never walking up here just because you're walking up. Kha'Zix will solo kill me. Kha'Zix will kill Jhin and Soraka here. Look, what the fuck are you doing? Just because you can jump doesn't mean Soraka can. Look. Look where Soraka is. What do you want your team to do? They are literally following you, by the way. See? Watch. Soraka could maybe be here if she walked a bit better. What would that do? She would heal you now?
Nothing.
Your champs don't jump in. You are Kha'Zix. You can go invis. You can jump. They cannot. So you don't want to play as if you have fucking Pyke here and then you have as ADC Samira. Because you don't. Right now you guys got 2 kills. Azol died. That sucks a bit, but whatever. Why the fuck do you jump in? Right now? I would ping Mordekaiser ult. When is it up? 10? 20? When is it up? If it's up at 10, I'll wait for that. If it's 20, that'll take too long. Try to find a different angle right now. Right? Like, if Riven goes onto you now, it's good. Why is that good?
Because Soraka's there and Mord's there with E.
She's jumping into your team using her cooldowns. If she's using her cooldowns, your teammates can hit. So I would be spamming in my team, what the fuck are you guys doing? If Riven is allowed to one-shot me here.
True.
But you're not the one to jump in. This is like playing fucking Hecarim Cillian, and then your Cillian is here, speeding you up, and now Hecarim is here, and then you're thinking, what the fuck, Cillian, you're not ulting me? Of course not. Cillian's not in range.
Yeah.
Nobody's in range to do shit here. You had it one again here. All you need to do is push Riven off. This is good, this is good. Now see if your teammates can follow. If they can, because Cassio isn't zoning, then you continue running up. If they can't, now you need to consider going on Cassio.
I don't know why I'm in such a hurry here.
Yeah, exactly.
To, like, go on
These guys are dead for
no
30.
reason.
They can't be here for 30 seconds. So just...
The dragon's already ours, yeah.
Your goal here is just to allow these guys to move past this point.
Yeah.
If they can't move past this point, you have to fix that. Either through fighting the guy here or run long way. I think if enemy team is good, you guys should have to run long way. But sometimes you can see if you can break some rules. And here it looks like you can break rules because Cassiopeia is playing really safe. But then you jump in. You should just be walking up here because Riven should never be allowed to commit on you here. She should get Insta Soraka silence and everything. And the same rule goes for if she decides to flash onto Jhin here. If she has flash. That should also not be allowed because then you will kill her.
Yeah.
But then you jump in. So now they can just kill you. And your teammates can't do shit.
Right.
Because you're in a hurry and you feel the need to do things. Like, this looks kind of like a game I had. When I played Seraph this game, and my Kayn and Kled was diving in like psychopaths, they would sometimes ping me. And they would be like, why the fuck are you not coming? I'm Seraph. Like, I have Riven standing on the side threatening to jump on me.
You want me to be in melee range?
Yeah, like I can't dive in. Kayn is like dashing through walls and stuff, and what can I do? Like, I'm Seraph, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna poke. I'm Jhin and Soraka, you're gonna have to kite to me if you want help.
Yeah, okay. I need to think about that more, like what my team, how my team wants to fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, what are you writing? Why are you in a hurry? They wanted to
I don't know.
rotate, but you don't let them. You need to realize you are like their guardian. By standing here, you're basically telling Riven, when you have people here, if you jump on me, my army will kill you. If I jump on you, I split away from the army. And then you jump into her army. So if you just escort your team to Drake, you win this every time. It's simple as that. You don't have 5 Kha'Zixes, you have 1 Kha'Zix. If your Jhin is LeBlanc, he can rotate on his own. But it's not LeBlanc.
Yeah. The rest of the game is just me going 1-for-1, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
at
not
this
even
point, like,
worth it.
at this point, the game is hard. Because Azul is outscaled now, Kai'Sa is really fed, and the game is too chaotic. And when enemy gets ahead, and they get to group up as 5, it's hard to play an assassin.
Yep.
That's why the game was in a really good state for you, because you got really fed really fast, and enemy weren't at the point where they could just group. So you could just keep picking people off, but then you just randomly force when there's like no need. Like, you need to tell yourself, like, you basically won the game. Like, the game was won here. Like, you've done a lot of mistakes before this too, where you could be more efficient and stuff. But the game is basically won. I have Duskblade at 9 minutes, I'm playing my one trick. And versus a really good comp for me. The game is won. But then you decide that you're gonna try to just skill check them here. Because that's basically what you're praying for. Like, here you're praying that you dodge the Cassie ult, that you sidestep her Q, that Lilia doesn't sleep you, you know? You're praying here that everything goes right. And even if it goes right, the game hasn't changed. You're still winning. Whether you do this fight or not, you're still winning right now. This guy is sitting on like 2k gold. He's never fucking reset. You can just full clear for free. He's not gonna gank anyone because he needs to base. So if you just full clear, now when he comes on the map, you're ready to fight. You're ready to do whatever you want. You can go sweep around and hide in the jungle and try to catch him off. Because you have nothing to do because you've cleared your jungle. Instead of using your timer here to full clear, you decide to flip it. So now you don't have a play timer because all your camps are up. So now you have to farm. They get Drake, they get full control of everywhere. You can't catch people off. You kill Riven.
Yeah,
you do this. This is super good. This is really good. Because here you understand, my bot side should be gone. I take her top side because she didn't. Why? Because she had to recall, like we mentioned. And you know she's bot side. This is perfect. But then you don't want to dive Riven, even though it's super free. And then we randomly get a new kill, which we shouldn't get, but we get it. And you still lose the game, because you randomly kill yourself. Look, here. Here we won with 2. But we misplayed.
I misplayed by taking Dark Harvest and not going into the bush.
Yeah, you play Fog of War poorly. Yeah. It's also not just about that, it's also like, you have one pink here, and you're sweeping. So, you're basically saying, here, I hope I'm not on vision here.
No. I swept to see if Nami was over the wall. Like, at the bottom wall. Because she was walking down.
Yeah, but so then why not sweep now?
Oh, well.
Because you don't want to show on the ward that you're here sweeping. You know?
Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if they're smart, they know that in the last 5 seconds, like even if they don't see you here now, let's say you're in the bush, in the last 5 seconds they know you were here sweeping. So you have very limited options of where you can be.
Yeah.
One thing that could be smart is if you realize that they need to go and push out the wave. So you could just jump over to this bush and sit there waiting as they have to enter the lane. I think that's the best play.
Just blast gun over, sit in the bush.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the best would probably not even be to blast cone. Best would be to just jump. Because then you don't even give them the clue that you took the blast cone.
Sure.
Then they probably blast cone over. Because then a lot of things can happen. Nami can like solo clear wards and then Kai'Sa face checks alone. Yeah. And you kill her. Maybe Nami recalls or helps mid and something. Point is just that after a fight, they need to push out the lane here. So, if you could sit there, that would be good. Because you can still make the choice after you jump over. You can still make the choice to turn around and go on them here. If you think that's better, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think here, hiding here close to all of them is just bad.
Yeah.
Because Lilia, who has Sonya's, can also walk up here and do things and... So yeah. Do you have any questions?
I mean, not about that game, no.
I mean, in general?
What do you think for champion pool, like in general? Like, do you think I can just play Kha'Zix Evelynn?
I mean, you can play whatever the fuck you want, as long as you're good at it. But in terms of champions that are similar, I think Kayn and Rengar, stuff like that.
Yeah. I do have a question about Evelynn. So, alright, best mythic for her is Rocket Belt, no?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So how do I combo with Rocket Belt efficiently?
Well, it depends on the situation. Like, sometimes it's just all about getting the charm in. And then...
Right, and I can just Rocket Belt E to get the charm.
Yeah.
Like, I know that. I'm talking about, like, late game, looking for, like, just the pick to win, like... I don't know. Like if I'm sitting in Fog of War, like in a lane, waiting for someone to come catch the wave, and I need to just kill them like ASAP. Like obviously you don't go for a full charm there.
Yeah, then
So,
you
like-
Q first, and then you just rocket belt Q Q Q Q
So-
Q.
Q, Rocket Belt, ER.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I think I've been making the mistake of Rocket Belt first.
Yeah, that's bad. Then they dodge your Q.
Yeah. Then they dodge the Q. Okay, I need
They
to Q
can't
Rocket
they
Belt.
can't dodge rocket belt, but they can dodge Q.
Right.
So if you're in fog, you want to make sure you open with Q and then you rocket belt,
Okay. That makes sense.
and then you one shot them without even needing to ult in most cases.
Yeah, true. For second item on Evelyn, you don't go Lich Bane, right? It's just Rabadon.
Well, Lichbane is better now than what it was before. Like before, it was pretty bad on Evelyn.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad now on Evelyn, I think. I think it's probably not good, but it's better than what it was, I think. I'm not sure though, but you want Mage Eyes, like every game, basically. Because one, it forces you to play good. Okay?
Yeah.
So just get a Dark Seal, and then once you have 6 stacks, just get Mage Eyes. And then second item, either Sonya's Banshees or Rabadons.
Either Zanya's. I've never bought Zanya's on Eve before. Okay.
Yeah, but
Zanya's,
if you ever
Banshees.
play versus things like Rengar and stuff like this, Seekers is really broken.
Okay.
And it's nice to not have to ult away,
Yeah.
just because you get jumped on.
Sure.
Because if I'm playing stuff like Rengar and stuff versus Evelyn, I can just find you and make you ult away and you're useless.
Hmm.
But yeah, just high AP items and magic penetration. Void stuff is your good friend. Especially in low
Okay.
elo, everyone and their fucking mother picks AP or AP top while they have Evelyn. Like here you're playing Evelyn while having Fizz. And I see you're building Rabadon second. So if I open here and I see a single MR item and you don't have Void stuff, yeah, I'm triggered already. Void stuff is so OP, dude. It's so OP, look. Mercs. There's no way you can even kill these guys. Void stuff is way cheaper than Rabadon's. Void stuff itself deals more damage than Rabadon's versus Squishies. Maybe not on Evelyn because her AP ratios are like through the roof.
They are, dude.
Um,
That's insane.
Yeah. So like for sure the pre-nerfed Rabadons, I would suggest to go Rabadon's second always. But now it costs more while giving less. And you get less AP from other items too, usually. So I don't think it's that good second. I would for sure go Void Stuff here. Because for sure, even on Evelyn, Void Stuff will outdamage double needlessly here. Versus this and this. Maybe versus Kai'Sa and Senna, the double needlessly outdamages Void Stuff. But looking at this game, I have to kill Irelia.
Yeah.
So yeah, Void Stuff, Rabadons, Mage Eyes, Banshees. These are like best items for Evelyn still. Lich Bane is slightly better than what it was before. I'm not sure if it's actually a good item now. But it's just better now because it gives more AP. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
It gives way more AP than what it used to. Like... Like, I think it used to give 60, I think? Not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Maybe there's a way to find the old Lich Bane. I'm not actually... I don't actually remember.
Can you just look in the history or no?
Think so.
In the patch history?
It's just icons. Yeah, but they've kept... Oh, they also kept nerfing it. Yeah. So before, yeah. It sounds pretty shit again now. But I remember when it first came out, it was not bad on Lich Bane.
Okay.
Like on Evelyn. When they... Where the fuck can we see what it did before? Old. Yeah, so okay, this is old. Yeah, but then this was worse. Yeah, see this?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a little bit better when it came out. But yeah, it's still shit now. They just kept nerfing the AP ratios, and when items and things about Evelyn gets changed based on the like AP ratios, it basically sucks.
Sure.
The champion uses AP ratio so well.
Okay. I guess a couple other questions then. Let's see. Oh yeah. Do you recommend like VOD reviewing my own games? And like,
I think
if
it's
so,
more
like,
important to look at your own games than it is to look at other people's, yeah.
okay. And then,
Especially now that you've
what am-
gotten coaching, so you kind of know what to look for.
oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like, like I said, I recorded this, so like you'll be able to see that and then write down a lot of notes, and then you can kind of look for these kind of things in your own games, right?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Because like you want to make sure that like you have 10 kills here on average. That's good. So you want to make sure that you are having those games, and then like whether you lose or win doesn't matter, but try to figure out like what did I do wrong? How could I have done it better? What could I have done more efficient? Try to look for habits. What habits do I have? Like what is it that like if you look at free games, what is it that keeps reoccurring? Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And you shouldn't play Lee Sin.
Yeah, I don't know why I picked him. I think everything was banned that game, and I just didn't want to dodge because I already dodged twice today.
I refuse to believe everything is banned when you play Hecarim, Evelynn, Graves, Kha'Zix, Udyr.
I mean, okay, I didn't hover. My team banned Kha'Zix, and the enemy banned the rest. But yeah,
I refuse to believe.
I'm just telling you how it is. But yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Maybe your team banned Kha'Zix, enemy picked Graves, they banned Evelynn, Udyr, and then Hecarim is open. Something has to have been open. The only time I accept that you can complain there is if this is banned, enemy picks this, your team bans this, and you have AP mid and only Evelynn is open. But then fucking dodge. Just dodge.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're wasting your time. Why the fuck are you playing Lee Sin?
That was the last question I had. Like, how to go about dodging? Like, if I get Kha'Zix or Evelynn, should I just play the game out regardless, or do you recommend like, I don't know, do you have any kind of like dodging strategy?
I mean, if I think I can't carry the game, that's usually a good start. You know?
What?
I mean, that depends. Like, if I'm Evelynn, right, and I see my lanes are completely fucked, and I see I can't play versus enemy champs, right, like I'm countered or something, I will dodge. I also have, like, fucking Dopa in mid lane and stuff. Like, there's a lot of games now on my NA account where I should dodge, but I just didn't care to do it. Like, every time I'm looking in TF or Ryze, I should just dodge, because it's just my devil in my head telling me to play these champs. Just for fun. I'm really bad on these champs. Like, here I'm playing ADTF, I should just dodge. Here I'm playing Ryze, I should just dodge. This game I had, like, negative win rate bot lane. Like, 30%, I should have dodged. So, like, if I just think I'm in a scenario where I can't carry the game, I will most likely just dodge it. And these things depends on how bad my teammates are. Like, maybe I have, like, triple autofilled, or a guy is clearly boosted. Or my matchup is so bad and so is everybody else's matchup. Then I will just dodge, because if I can't even impact the game, then I think it's hard.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be times where if you dodge, you actually, like, maybe you could have won the game, but like I've done an experiment where I played 100 games, where after every champ select, I asked myself the question, is it winnable? And the games where I felt like it was lost, 80% of them was like lost. You know?
Yeah.
So sometimes you win games you shouldn't, but it's rare.
It's like an 80-20 thing.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're winning, when you're playing in your main elo as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah, I think that's all I had.
then I'm gonna